Power up.
Get over here! Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. It is the three middle-aged guys just bullshitting about nothing. I am the Reverend.
The theme here.
And Grey Mouse 1.
Yes, and this week we're kind of running like Seinfeld, except I'm just hoping a big Jewish man doesn't crash through that fucking door unannounced. Because that means I'm going to have to murder somebody on video.
That show.
Yeah, but, on to random topics and everything else. One thing that isn't quite so random, but definitely goes ahead and falls within our wheelhouse. Pokemon Go. That was released and it hit both the iOS and Android devices on July 5th, this Tuesday. And it has been felt worldwide, industry-wide, across adults and everybody. So much so that when the servers handling Pokemon Go are up and about and they're actually working for people to go ahead and connect on, their augmented reality lives are beginning to disrupt their actual lives. And yeah, there was absolutely no fucking way that I could avoid it. I still haven't downloaded it, but as you guys know, I work for a company that develops mobile apps. And as a result, they go out of their way to encourage us to sit there and see what is current and what is on the market. Okay. Basically, it's a way for the folks who are in the office to keep current, to see what's relevant, and to see what works. And to say the least, I was surrounded by people in the office in between, going ahead, writing lines of code and debugging things and reporting shit and dealing with beta testers and other things. We're playing Pokemon Go. Your thoughts, guys?
It's Pokemon, okay? Anyone that questions this game by now, or any version of it, you gotta screw loose. Let's look at the facts. Regardless if you play Pokemon or not, I'm not a Pokemon player, but damn it, this phenomenon has been going on for nearly 2 fucking decades.
Yeah,
it started on portable. It literally just brought back to life the Game Boy when it first hit that, and it's been going on ever fucking since. Now, yes, Game Boy, Nintendo 64, the DS, the 3DS, even for the GameCube, and the Wii, all that shit. It's fucking Pokemon, all right? And regardless of no matter what version you get, it's not the same fucking game. Madden, take lessons, all right? This phenomenon has been going on for, like I said, almost 2 decades, and it's not slowing down anytime soon. Any version of it, now it's going mobile, whatever, and fuck, man, this is just, damn. It's Pokemon, okay?
Well, for me, Pocket Monster. I played Pokemon from... I
have a Pocket Monster, but I don't think I'll let little kids play with it.
I knew that was going to be said.
Yeah, exactly. That's why
whoa, hey,
you actually are craving some Pocket Monster.
I've played red, blue, and yellow. And then pretty much all of them I own them or going to own them, especially the I don't know if I'm going to, bite the bullet for the Pokemon Go, but I am interested.
It's free.
It's free?
I know.
Yeah, it's free to play.
I don't know if I'm going to download it or not, but I do have plans to get Pokemon Moon and Pokemon Sun. it's just, what else can be said? Pokemon's been around for 2 decades, and Nintendo, all I got to say is Nintendo did it again.
Well, yeah, I mean, Nintendo, here's the thing, people were like, well, why would Nintendo go mobile? Well, certain genres, there are certain things there are certain IPs that if you think about putting it in a mobile space, it just makes fucking sense. All right.
There are a lot that don't.
There are a lot that don't. And guess what? The products that involve those and reflect those also reflect that fact. But as far as Pokemon goes, dude, they went ahead. All right. Nintendo was able to convince thousands of people world fucking wide to get up out of their fucking houses and walk around their goddamn neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Think
That's
about
pretty
it.
much the bottom line.
Challenge everybody else around you.
Yep. Sit there and go out of your way, because it's rather ingenious how the game works.
I mean, it's basically electronic pogs or marbles.
Well, and the way that you find the Pokemon is that you physically fucking have to find them, because they're located on the map and they show up on your fucking camera through augmented reality. You'll be scanning locations with your fucking camera through the application, and then if a Pokemon is there, it'll show up, and then you have to capture it. Okay? It's motherfucking ingenious. You VR motherfuckers, take note.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
This is how something like that's supposed to work. And I know there's a difference between augmented reality, because with augmented reality, you're bringing the game into your space. And with virtual reality, you're stepping into the game space. I understand that there's an operative difference here. But as far as being able to create a working environment, a working game environment, a working game experience for players, this is a free fucking app, and they're probably just raking in bank hand over fist from people trying to buy Pokecoins, spending real money for virtual currency, all right, to go ahead and buy like fucking bait for Pokemon or better traps, all right. It's fucking madness, all right. And people sit there and say, "Oh, Nintendo, they're gonna fail. They're gonna die." Look, I will admit,
Portable or console?
Neither. That's what I'm sitting there. That's how I feel about it. Okay.
Well, we still don't know what the NX looks like.
Well, okay. That's the funny thing is that there were some new patents that were laid out. And, here's the thing about the new patent thing, and this ties up with what we said about Nintendo looking at virtual reality, the possibility to integrate virtual reality with the NX. Okay,
bullshit.
No, well, bullshit for it being part of the package come March 2017 or whenever it fucking launches. Okay, but the thing about it is that when you have Miyamoto saying that they have the core technology, that doesn't mean much more other than they have dev kits and they fucked around with it.
Yeah.
Okay. Same thing with filing a patent. All right. The reason why you go out of your way to file a patent is because you have an idea for a device or for a new invention that you think is going to be relevant to the industry that you're entering, and you don't want this particular device or this particular technology freely out there for somebody else to pick up and say that they made it first.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's pretty much what the patent is for. There are a lot of things. There are a lot of devices that have a lot of inventors who have filed patents and have never produced a fucking device ever come out to market. Right.
And, yeah, I was going to mention that. I mean, all three big gaming industry or gaming companies, Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo, They file patents all the time.
Yes. Yep.
So that, we're used to that.
Yep.
Only one of those three is a gaming company.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
but I get your point, Raymond.
Yeah. Generally speaking, I understand that Nintendo. Okay, the Wii U. Yeah, it's an abysmal failure, especially considering that initially they were expecting it to do someplace in the same ballpark as the Wii, and they were expecting that by the time 2017 rolled around, that they would have had 100 million units sold. Not anywhere close to that. Okay, they've got around 13 million units out on the market worldwide, which means when I get one, I'm going to pick one up for the fucking cheap on the cheap, which might actually be soon. So it makes sense for them to go ahead and find other ways, other feasible avenues of revenue. If they can't sit there and make it off of licensing for games on their main fucking console, then it just makes sense to go ahead, if they're doing things right, to look into other avenues. In which case, mobile, fuck. They're not even the ones they're paying other people to go ahead and do the research and development on this, okay, and putting this shit together with them. Their partners are putting this shit together with them. They're licensing the IP out in general, and people are saying that Nintendo jumping into mobile is a sign of them dropping out of the fucking video game business. No, this
isn't Konami, folks.
Yeah, that's what I said. They're not Konami.
Yeah, they're making money, all right. And when everything is said and done with this Pokemon Go thing, they're gonna make a lot of fucking cash. And that's just the truth of the matter.
I mean, again, this is Pokemon here. This is not like something. Okay, what if there was, I don't know, like Nintendo could have put any one of their franchises portable, as long as that shit played correct. To a certain point, it would not matter. Okay, like a Zelda mobile.
No, wait a minute. The only thing that would have worked, I think, is what they went with is Pokemon Go, and then maybe what's that one? Monster or not Monster? Oh my gosh, it was on the tip of my.
Puzzle and Dragons.
No, well, Puzzle and Dragons. There's another one too. God, man.
What, Monster Hunter?
Monster Hunter.
I'm surprised it wasn't WarioWare.
Yeah.
What? Or WarioWare is a good one too.
That's probably coming. And I think I'm trying to tip my tongue, and I didn't say it. If they have a WarioWare for this, look, I don't give a fuck. People will download it. People will play it.
Yeah.
It won't be as big as Pokemon, but damn, WarioWare is just fucking fun.
Here's what they can do with WarioWare. They'll sit there, they'll go ahead, they'll make it free to play again, all right? And it'll be something like a 12 megabyte download. And you will get like first 2 sets of stages, okay? And in order to get the other bosses that are along the way, you could either earn in-game money to go ahead and get those stages, unlock those stages, or you could buy, in-game money to unlock those stages. You know how much fucking money they're gonna make? They would make hand over fist if they did that.
Yeah,
motherfuckers are sitting there willing to pay for extra continues on goddamn Candy Crush.
Yeah, no doubt. And then, Monster Hunter the same way. I mean, it's kind of like a Pokemon Go thing, too. I mean,
but that's Capcom. That's Capcom.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm just saying.
It could work, but, unfortunately, I can't sit there and readily bank on the wisdom of Capcom's release choices right now. Just being honest. Just being honest. I can't really.
Hey, Resident Evil 7.
But Pokemon, and Nintendo, because when people first heard the news as far as Nintendo working with mobile and and oh my God, what the fuck are they going to be doing? Portable Marios, portable Zeldas on phones, Metroids? No, look at what they just did. They did Pokemon and WarioWare. That's most likely going to show up because that makes a hell of a lot of sense.
And let's just be honest, they've been very smart as far as the things that they're offering out on mobile. It's the majority of the stuff that they've offered out on mobile. It's like, guess what? These are experiences that are tailor made for the phone, for the smartphone, and you're not going to get them any other place.
Nintendo really knows what they're doing with their franchises on their fucking portables. Period. Now, yeah, on their consoles, yeah, you can't fuck with that. But imagine if there was a Super Mario RPG that went to fucking mobile. You know, that shit. No, fuck that. Just bring out WarioWare. I'll download that. If they bring out a WarioWare for fucking mobile device, I would get that.
What about like a game like Mario versus Donkey Kong type thing?
The only way that would actually work is if you get controls.
You know what would work?
You're not going to be swiping with that.
No, I mean most
handheld
or most phones now have like gyros.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
You know what would work is not only WarioWare but the Mario and Luigi RPG series would work on mobile.
But Gray Monster's just saying Mario versus Donkey Kong, like the March of the Minis, that would work. Because that's swiping. Now, Mario running around, no, but the swiping thing with the fucking...
Well, no, yeah, I'm not saying running around. Yeah, I'm talking about like, or even the Kirby's Rainbow Curse, where you actually have to swipe.
Yeah, that would work.
That would work also.
That would work
also. Yeah. I mean, it's really funny the type of things that Nintendo has been able to do with their mobile market and their handhelds. And the funny thing about it is that, you know, especially when they're sitting there and they're dealing with stuff on mobile, here's the thing about the mobile thing. And for all the folks who were befuddled as to why Nintendo would do that, you are the same motherfuckers who have been screaming for the last 10 fucking years that Nintendo should just become a third-party developer and do software only. Now that they're developing fucking software on a platform that they don't fucking own, you're going to sit there and say it's a stupid fucking decision? Are you kidding me?
No.
Well, you know, like you said, a lot of people counted Nintendo out. I mean, I wouldn't say the Wii U is a colossal failure.
It's a colossal failure. Let's be honest. Yes, for the fact that it's sold less than 30% of what the PS4 has sold, and it's sold less than 50% than what the Xbox One has sold. Yeah, it's a failure. There's no candy coating.
It's almost on par for what the Dreamcast was doing in the same amount of time.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I owned a Wii U, right? And I've enjoyed all the first-party games for that. You know, the Marios, the Donkey Kong.
Who hasn't enjoyed first-party from Nintendo on a Nintendo console ever?
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, what they did have a couple of third parties, like with the Spider-Mans and whatnot, and I think a couple of Call of Duties were on there as well.
Yeah,
it just didn't really catch on at all. But you know, so a lot of people took that, you know, just Nintendo's recent failures to a point to where, like, yeah, Nintendo needs to just revert to a third party publisher.
Those are fanboys talking that only wants Sony and or Microsoft just to be in the race. That's it. And those people that say that don't respect Marios, don't respect Zeldas, don't respect Donkey Kongs or anything like that will actually challenge a fucking gamer and immerse the gamer in ways that other fucking games can't or won't. Certain people will not respect Nintendo because they say, well, Nintendo, all that shit is just for kids. Yet, these are the same people that never have beaten a Super Mario Brothers because it gets hard. You these are the same type of people that will deliver all those hypocritical standards to people, and they want Nintendo to just drop out. Well, fuck. I said it before and I said it again. You owe your gaming existence, your gaming life to Nintendo. Period. It's as simple as that. Nintendo should not and better not go anywhere. For one, the NX. If the NX comes out and it comes out swinging with first party and third party, I mean, shit. Do you think that the NX will actually make a difference?
You know what? If they do their launch correctly, and if they're able to sit there and make an impact at launch, I would say definitely. There were a lot of technical and marketing issues that were making many of the third-party developers very nervous about supporting the Wii U. The thing with the Wii before it is kind of an anomaly, all right, where there were just so many units out there. Developers and publishers were flocking to make things for it, even if it was half-assed, simply for the fact that, hey, look, if we can get just a portion of the people who have this fucking system out there, we're gonna make our money back. And guess what? They did.
Yeah.
Well, what's funny too is, like you mentioned, that a lot of the publishers didn't want to create things for the Wii U. But you don't hear, and the thing, before the Wii U was launched, there was already people talking about it. But right now, we don't hear anything from anybody about making games for the NX. And we've already made a video about that, that we're getting close to the NX launch. We're hearing nothing. The only confirmed game that we got is Zelda, Breath of the Wild. And it's kind of disturbing about that, I mean, we're not hearing any Marios, any Metroids, any of their first-person or first-party companies that are, or franchises for that matter, for the NX. And everybody has, you have, I don't know. It's really disheartening to not know anything about the NX. And I found out this week that maybe this is known, I didn't know it, that Tokyo Game Show, Nintendo's not going to be there at all. So, they're running out of these. They're running out of these conferences to showcase. I think basically what I'm saying. I'm just mumbling on. I think the biggest part is that Nintendo's being too secretive. I understand. I do. But they're going to have to come out with something to convince people to buy the NX, or they're going to fuck up this launch again. Unless in December they say, okay, guys, y'all waited till December. Here are 30 games that's going to be launched with the NX. Zelda, Metroid, Mario, all these games. You know what I mean? Well, I don't see that happening.
Here's the thing about the trade conferences, okay? The trade conferences and their place in the industry as far as being able to market to the masses, because that's what the trade shows are for, really. All right, especially the media side of the big trade shows is to sit there and market to the masses. Their particular impact and their particular influence on people's information and how they get a hold of it has been minimized greatly over the last decade. Okay, there's a reason why last year Marvel skipped out on fucking Comic-Con, okay, and decided not to go. Fucking unheard of. Okay. All right. They're one of the reasons why Comic-Con was even fucking exist in the first place. Okay. But guess what? Disney had its own fucking show going on, D23, and they already knew that, hey, look, if people really want to go ahead and find out about it, they're going to go ahead and tune in on a YouTube channel or on a fucking stream, and they're going to find out about it. Okay. Right. Now, if Nintendo is controlling the stream like they do with their Nintendo Directs, it doesn't have to be tied to a fucking date. It doesn't have to be tied to a fucking location. The consumers that they want to go ahead and reach, they're always going to reach. Well, what about developers and third party? Guess what? That fucking those conversations have already happened. Okay, and the conversations that count, they're not going to be held in a public fucking forum. All right, they're going to be held behind closed doors
Right.
with fucking lawyers, pens and papers, and non-disclosure agreements. So, I mean, I can't help but feel anxious and really curious about the details of things. But
you know what? You make a good point. Yeah, absolutely. And the same point that we've been making before is that Nintendo marches to their own drum, to their own beat of their own drum. You know, I mean, they could hold a Nintendo Direct anytime they want.
Yep.
And they have.
Yep.
Bring back Gyromite and Stack Up. Fuck it. Bring back Rob.
Like I said, when Reggie Fils-Aimé sits there, walks out on stage, and he puts on that Infinity Power Glove, you know, right here we got Mario, Donkey Kong, Link, and Samus, and fucking.
So it's gonna be the Nintendo Gauntlet.
Yeah, you know, when he goes ahead and he comes out and he throws that on in front of everybody, and everybody goes ahead and they ooh and they ah, because even the haters ooh and they ah when they see shit get dropped. You know, that's just how it's going to happen when it's going to happen. You know
what? Now that you mention that, you know, that's what people were doing when the Wii U was first announced and revealed. You know, everybody was ooh and on, and then it's like once they got it, once people started getting a hold of the system and whatnot, those oohs and ahs, you know, was quieted pretty much. So it just. I'm telling you, they better not do that power glove. I swear to God.
Dual power gloves. Power gloves. I called it months ago. I said it months ago.
Please, no. No.
Dual power gloves and a power pad. That's your movement.
Or they're going to bring back their fucking world-class track meet.
If anybody takes anything from this video is pretty much that Nintendo knows what it, I
said bring back Duck Hunt.
Nintendo knows what the fuck they're doing, so you know we don't have to really worry about it. I mean,
Nintendo's not the worry here. It's basically third party.
Yeah.
You know, or treating giving us another fucking 2D Metroid, please. Damn it.
I think that's a pipe dream, man.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think that it's a pipe dream also. I mean,
Mario went back 2D.
No, at the very least, you know, keep Ninja Theory away from fucking Samus. All right, please.
Well, Team Ninja.
Yeah.
I want to see fucking like Samus. She charges up her beam. I want to see Mario charge up a fireball. Make a Mario like that. Make a Mario like a Metroid where you. That would be interesting. Like Mario 64, or let it be 2D this time. Have him just go all over the Mushroom Kingdom doing shit like that.
It'd be interesting. It would be interesting.
Fucking have Mario get some speed type of powers or anything like that. Or fucking beams and missiles and shit.
What the hell will Mario do with missiles, man? Come on.
Goombas.
You can just stomp on them, dude.
Shoot. No, fuck that. Just shoot. What? Why does he need a fire flower and fire then?
No. What he need the mech suit for is to sit there and give PETA one less thing to fucking complain about.
Right. Well, damn.
I couldn't believe they did that, man.
Well, damn. Stars, colorful and just running through motherfuckers. Yeah. Shit. Just give that motherfucker. Okay, it doesn't have to be a rocket launcher. We don't have to Call of Duty this, but fucking a penguin, the penguin suit, the ice suit, those were cool as fuck. What else can they do at this point?
A lot of things, actually.
A piranha suit?
Hey.
Yeah, a piranha suit. He's been a Hammer Brother. He's been a frog. He's been a penguin.
You know what they'll do is that they'll give him the power for him to go ahead and after he stomps on something, he'll turn him into a pill and then he'll swallow them and he'll take their powers. You know?
Oh no.
Kirby will be looking on from the side saying, "Hey!"
That's what I said. We already got something like that. It's called Kirby.
Well, yeah, but still.
And Kirby's been given a robotic suit too.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, he has in his most recent one. Absolutely.
Fucking. Yeah, but.
And hey, I stand by the same thing. Has there been a bad Kirby game?
No, there has not.
A lot of people would throw the epic yarn out there for debate, but
it's not a bad game.
That is a good game. Play it.
People tried to make it so, but no.
Oh my god.
Kirby, yeah.
No.
Kirby, yeah. Look, bring out another fucking Kirby, and just.
You know what? I wouldn't mind seeing another more Luigi games.
Yeah.
Yep. No.
Yeah. Luigi. What about, should they bring out another Toad game or Super Princess Peach?
You know what?
Those are good games.
Anything that falls outside of the norm of what Nintendo usually goes ahead and puts out, even if it's a spin-off game, I'd look forward to. All right. Yep. Super Princess Peach was probably one of the most surprising fucking titles I've ever played.
If you never played that for the DS, play it, please.
Yep.
It's one of those things where it's like, Princess Peach, what the fuck, until you play it.
Yep.
Well, see, and you know, I hate to switch gears so radically here, but it goes, you know, this is one of those games that are conveniently forgotten about when all these feminists talk about there's no female lead, you know, lead games that.
Oh, they complained about it.
What? They complained about it.
What do you mean? What do you mean her powers are tied to her
emotions?
Are you mean what do you mean she's emotional manic? That just falls into another female trope and stereotype. Yeah.
But she's still a strong character.
She's always been.
Well, so see, here's the thing. If she would have been with fucking feathers and raccoon suits and fire flowers, why did they have to make her like Mario? You can't please those bitches, so don't fucking try to please those bitches. They're bitches, and they will always be bitches. Just make the fucking games, make them fun. Fuck those bitches. Let's not try to satisfy them because they can't be satisfied. Simple as that.
Yep.
But Princess Peach, fun fucking game.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, I will definitely concur with that. And, you know, from Pokemon Go to not being able to satisfy bitches because bitches won't be satisfied, I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm close out this video and pretty much sum it up. Yeah, folks, if you've taken anything away from the fucking video, is that, you know, Nintendo, with all the things that are out there, still, with all of their ups and downs and all of their, I guess you say, even with their major failures, they're still managing to cause people on a large scale, casual gamers and new gamers, to go ahead and pick up and partake of their products. Okay, if you're wondering why they're in the fucking industry as it is, that is the reason why, is because they can find new gamers and they can find new ways for people to sit there and enjoy their products.
Well, right? I mean, look at the amiibos for an example. I know people that are not even gamers that are collecting these things. You know, that in itself tells a story. You know, they find a way to make gamers out of people, it seems.
That's the thing about it with the kids. You know, the kids that play Nintendo now, they're going to be the gamers of the next generation.
Yeah. Well, the thing about the amiibos is that really wasn't their idea. That was them trying to catch up with fucking Skylanders, really.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right. But that's another video, another thing altogether. Once again, folks, thank you for spending the last, I don't know, 35 minutes or so with us. If you're so kind, hit the like button, hit subscribe, leave a comment below. Even if you think we're full of shit, we'll respond. All right. We are the three middle-aged guys just bullshitting about nothing. And like always, bullshit's got to come to an end someplace. So it's going to happen right here. I am the Reverend.
The theme here.
Gray Mouse 1.
Once again, for the benefits of common sense, logic, and gaming, Nintendo, from gaming systems to cartoons to breakfast cereals to peripherals that we barely fucking touch, power pads, power gloves, and shit. The NES, man, yeah. I was an Atari kid, but Nintendo just, man, Super Nintendo. Oh, man, just, come on, Nintendo. Do this shit for the consoles that you're doing for your portable and for mobile. Just show us the NX and just come back. Go to where you used to be. Nintendo. Shit. Nintendo. Credits.
You know what? I think we've actually made it the whole video talking about new consoles or things ready to be released without even fucking mentioning a credit card slot. That's a first for us.
And you fucked it up.
Can't go here. That's why it's automatically going. You can just purchase it on the Pokemon Go.
iTunes Wallet, Google Wallet, PayPal, all in there.
Well, the thing didn't do this either.
Why the fuck would you do that for this? Come on.
Your VR. Yes. That's how Google Cardboard works.
Yep.
No.
Now
that catching Pokemon for a moment there.